on the Bobby Bones Show now.
Josh Gracin.
Josh, how are you, bud?
I'm doing well, man. How are you?
It's been, I guess, a month and a half since I've seen you.
Congratulations again, by the way.
Oh, thanks, man. So what happened was, just for those at home that are playing the home version of this game, is that my wife loves Josh Gracin. When she she said she was going to create a new Highwayman, she put Josh Gracin in it. And she would always sing his songs. And once I put on Instagram of Caitlin singing one of his songs, and he replied back, and I said, it'd be really cool to have Josh Gracin surprise her. So it's kind of hard to find. We emailed, and we finally tracked you down, and Josh showed up at our rehearsal dinner and played. And everybody was like, holy crap, it was so cool. Yeah, so, there was so much going on, and I thanked you, but I just, publicly, you didn't have to do that. We didn't pay you. I just was so grateful that you would show up and do that for us because it was really special to her. So again, on a public stage here, I just really appreciate that.
No problem. I appreciate you all thinking of me, and I'm glad I could help out.
Comes out, he plays, we're all singing along. It was a good moment, huh?
It was so fun.
That was great.
Yeah. So I was thinking about you because you were a Marine, and then you got into music. And I think Craig Morgan was in the service before he got into music. When you were in the Marines, were you playing music?
Actually, I was here and there, and it's kind of like an unspoken thing, really. You don't know how the guys are going to take it when you're in the barracks or anything else like that. But I guess in boot camp, it kind of started when things were kind of really hard and people were kind of missing home and stuff like that. They kind of caught me singing just to kind of calm myself down, and the next thing you know, I would be asked to sing at the end of the night while everyone was laying in their rack trying to get to sleep and calm down. And so that's what I would do pretty much the rest of boot camp, and it just kind of snowballed into there as far as intertwined with the military.
Did they get you a guitar, or did you just sing a cappella
It was just a cappella the whole time. I grew up outside of Detroit, so I learned how to sing off Motown music, R&B, oldies music, and then I got into country music at a very young age. And up there in Michigan, in the mid '90s, before it really kind of took off, it was kind of a different thing. But so I would sing like the Boyz II Men stuff and things like that in the barracks until it kind of transitioned and more people started telling me they wanted some country stuff. So
did you get a singing nickname, all right, singing boy, or all right, Johnny Singer? Did you have a singing nickname in the military?
Not in the military, to be honest with you. But one of the things that my former label used to do to kind of embarrass me, because they know that I don't like attention, like immediate attention like that in public, is every time I used to go somewhere, radio stuff, used to say the singing Marine, and used to open the doors and just say that really, really loud. So I guess that'd probably be the only nickname attached to that, as a singing Marine.
But they wouldn't call you that while you're in the Marines, because then you're just
exactly
the singing us.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
But, you mentioned, and I mentioned too, that you're working on new music. You have this new single. I'm going to play some of Love Like right now. I'm always curious because you wrote the song. When you go into the room with these other guys, was this idea when it was brought in, if it was by you or these guys, how does this come up in the room, and how'd you guys settle on this song?
Well, it was funny. As we came in, we started writing. I've never written with Parker, Casey, or Greg before, and so it came in the room, and it's kind of intimidating, getting in the. You never know what somebody's going to think of you, and songwriting is actually really intimidating because you always don't want to throw out something that everybody looks at you like, okay, that's not, we're not going to go with that. So, but they were really cool, and we sat down and started strumming some chord progressions. I sang a little bit. They sang a little bit, and we kind of meshed the melodies and started writing the lyrics. And then I got, which you never want happen in a songwriting situation. I was in the middle of a lot of things going on at my time in life, and I had a really important phone call that just kept blowing up my phone. I walked out, and I literally was maybe gone for 5-10 minutes at most, and I came back and they're like, yeah, we got the chorus done. I was like, holy crap. Glad I got some parts in as far as the verse and the melody and stuff like that. But no, they were a great bunch of writers, and we did a real quick I guess they call it living room demo, and it kind of took off from there.
So, and right now you guys can stream Love Like. It's Josh's new single. So you got these two new songs out now. What's the goal? You trying to put out a full record? You want to?
Yeah, actually, we're looking for end of October, middle of November to release an album. It's always one of those things where you write a bunch of stuff and you kind of want to wait to see if you write that just that one thing that might hit you. And being the fact that, I've got my own label, got an investor, and I kind of make my own music, we can go at a drop of the hat and go and record what we want to. And I've got so many good friends still in Nashville that kind of believe in me and believe in what I'm doing and think that, we can get things really going again. And so much so that actually we're getting ready to record a song that Morgan Wallen was gracious enough to let me cut, something he wrote, a song called Taking You. So there's a lot of great things happening, a lot of good things going on.
Well, I believe in you. When you get that record ready or that song ready, call me up.
Absolutely.
We'll put you on again. We'll talk about it.
Absolutely. This time I'll know how to play a little bit more songs on the spot.
Hey, listen, we never put people on the spot that we're not impressed by. I can tell you, no one ever comes in and they suck, and I'm like, we'll do this. We only do that with people who are like, holy crap, we're actually entertained. That's really good. So thank you for coming in. You guys follow Josh at Josh Gracin, Gracin. Check out Love Like. Check out History Repeats. I mean, he played a verse and chorus here. Obviously, he's great live. And when you get that record ready, you let me know.
Absolutely.
All right, there he is. Josh Gracin, everybody.
It's a Bobby Bones show.